What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Smitty Smith, Sim to Suave. You already know, you gotta say smooth and suave, you feel me? Shout out to all my swoobs in the building. And for today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to heal your donor area pretty quickly. Feel me? It's a little bit over 2 weeks, but been pretty busy. It's the end of my first week. That's what I got the hair fibers in, and in the first week of my clinicals. And I gotta have the hair fibers in just a little bit, just to look halfway decent. You know, it can't be looking hurt. No, I'm looking hurt. I'm looking hurt, but you can't be looking hurt. There's a difference. Y'all already know there's a difference, man. Dang. You know, it's a long journey, as Ray J. Blyden said. I've been looking too hurt for too long, and I ain't trying to put y'all through this. So I started using this method that I'm about to show y'all since around day 7, once I got the scabs off, to help heal my donor area and speed up the process a little bit more. Because even though it's a long journey, we ain't trying to be out here looking crazy for a whole month, 2 months, or however long it takes to heal up your donor area. Try to speed this joint up, get the ball rolling. Feel me? So I'm about to show you guys, without further ado, some of the products that I'm using to help aid in taking away ingrown hairs, taking away the bumps, you know, stopping the itching. Right? Itching has stopped. You know, it'll be sometimes when I'm in the clinic, it might itch or so, or it feels the feeling of the nerves coming back. But other than that, ain't no itching from using this. And I haven't used any of the Claritin that some guys may be using, Claritin, Wallerton, and things of that nature. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I use in order to help heal up the donor area and speed up this process, because we already know it's a journey, and I don't plan on cutting my hair for a good 3 months or so. I'm going to try and let it grow out. You know, I might just shave this down. You know, can't wait to get the fresh cut, man, whenever I could cut this, but I'm going to be looking hurt for a minute. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. You feel me? But without further ado, guys, for my swoobs, I'm about to show y'all the sauce. So these are the 3 products that I'll be using for my hair mask. Starting off with black castor from left to right, raw Manuka honey, and lastly, TendSkin. So the first product that I'll be using in my hair mask is raw Manuka honey. As you can see from the bottle, it's from the country of New Zealand. And the reason why I'm using raw Manuka honey is that it's been proven that raw Manuka honey helps to soothe the scalp. It also helps to heal various conditions such as dandruff, eczema, and even psoriasis. And the honey actually has the ability to clean hair follicles and removing and eliminating any impurities that might be attached to the hair follicle. So this raw Manuka honey is very, very great for boosting hair growth and stimulating regrowth of any hair follicles within the scalp when you put it in your hair mask. It makes actually the perfect base for the hair mask due to the fact that it's a natural humectant, and a humectant is basically any product that helps to retain moisture. And this is really good for the hair because it's able to make the honey seep into the scalp, and it can help to nourish, moisturize, and bring back to life any dull and dry brittle hair. So it's very, very able to support a dry and flaky scalp. So when you're buying raw Manuka honey, there's 3 different grading systems that you should be aware of when you're looking to actually purchase any of the raw Manuka honey. So one of the highest standards being used is the UMF standard, and it's one of the most strict and restrictive standards that's out there for grading raw Manuka honey. So UMF basically stands for Unique Manuka Factor, and it's just a grading system that was developed by the UMF Honey Association in New Zealand. So with their system, what they're actually looking for is a couple of biomarkers within the honey, known as leptospirin, methylglyoxal, DHA, and HMF. And in order for Manuka honey to be known as Manuka honey, it has to have all these biomarkers within the honey in order to be authentic. And second grading system that's being used is the MGO system. MGO basically stands for methylglyoxal, which is one of the biomarkers I just previously named. And the higher the MGO content, the higher grade of Manuka honey that they'll put on the bottle. So that's how you know how great of a Manuka honey you actually have with the MGO model. And the last grading system, which is the K factor, which is basically a marketing term used by that company named Wetherspoon to monitor their own honey. And it basically just tells you the amount of pollen within the honey. And it's not as strict as the other two honeys, which actually tell you how much biomarkers within there. This one just tells you the amount of pollen. And there's a little bit of a debate on whether their grading system is actually any good. But to me, I've been using this product and it's been showing me a lot of results. So that's why I'm going with this product. And it's a little bit cheaper than other ones too. You can get raw Manuka honey for anywhere from $15 to $100, you know, but if you shop around like on eBay and things like that of that nature, I was able to get 4 raw Manuka honeys, all authentic, for $22. So I was able to get 4 of them. But if you just go on Amazon, you're gonna get head cracked. And that's just what it is, you know. But yeah, you don't want to use normal honey. Reason being, normal honey does not have these antiviral, antibacterial properties within them, so they're not able to help to stimulate the follicles as much. All you're basically doing is creating an environment for pathogens to thrive and for you to get more infections or increase the amount of razor bumps exactly in the back of your head. And it won't be beneficial for your donor area, because what we're trying to do is stimulate the hair follicles, get out of this hurt stage, you feel me? We ain't trying to be here for long, and try to make the hair grow back faster and get rid of the pinkish look that's on our donor area. So we're trying to get rid of all that very, very fast in a record amount of time. Product number 2 that I use, black castor oil. Okay, so a second product that I'll be using in my hair mask is Jamaican black castor oil. As you can see from the bottle, it says able to strengthen, replenish, rejuvenate, and nourish hair. If you're very familiar with Jamaican black castor oil, you know it's really, really great for hair growth. I got it from Family Dollar for about $8. It could range from $6 to $11 depending on where you get it from. And to give you guys a more in-depth reason on why I'm using this product within my hair mask is the fact that Jamaican black castor oil has a very high fatty acid profile, which makes it a great humectant. And just like the honey, it's able to seal moisture to provide nourishment to the hair shaft and promote hair growth. It's usually marketed for treatment of dry scalps and other scalp conditions as well. And while in the average person, hair growth may be anywhere from 1 centimeter per month, when you actually apply Jamaican black castor oil to your scalp, it's able to triple that to 5 times that amount of growth within a month. So you're able to experience anywhere from 3 times to 5 times the amount of hair growth you usually experience within a month from just one use, and that's what's been anecdotally shown within multiple research papers. Also, in addition, castor oil has a very, very high count of rinoleic acid, which is a fatty acid, and that's usually found to fight inflammation. So when it's applied to the scalp, it's able to enhance the health of hair follicles and also promote hair growth as well. And the fact that it's so high in rinoleic acid, in a couple of studies I've seen, it says that it's able to help stimulate prostaglandin E2, which is basically a lipid or a fat compound. And this is what actually helps to dilate the blood vessels to improve blood flow. And as you already know, the better the blood flow, the more supplies of oxygen and nutrients are able to go to the hair roots and to the hair follicles, leading to better and more productive hair growth. And that's the reason why we're using this in the donor area, is the fact that we're trying to increase the hair growth, get out of this hurt stage. We're not trying to be here for too long looking crazy, and get rid of that pinkish look on your donor area. So we get out of this hurt stage in a faster amount of time. As Mary J. Blige done said, as I said before, I've been looking to her for too long, and we ain't dealing with this no more. Feel me? So rinoleic acid is a very, very great anti-inflammatory, which helps to reduce scalp inflammation, and the redness that's on your scalp is from a lot of it being inflamed, a lot of blood going there. So it's trying to heal due to the fact they're scraping your scalp off with the razor. Another thing is, since castor oil has a lot of fatty acids compared to other carrier oils, the omega-6 content that's in the actual castor oil is able to promote the hair growth by increasing growth factors within the human dermal papilla cells. And the human dermal papilla cells is basically the bottom, the root of the hair follicles, and that's basically where you want all the nutrients to go. It encases the bulb of the actual hair, and what helps to actually promote hair growth. And it also helps to regulate the hair growth cycle. So stimulating that within the scalp is very beneficial for getting our donor area back to life, so we're back to looking good. And the last product number 3 that I use is TendSkin. And you guys may have seen from a lot of other YouTube videos, TendSkin is what's recommended by everyone because it's really great product. It's high quality. But nowadays, I'm not sure about the quality because since it's growing in popularity, you know, just tend to water down the product a little bit more. It could range anywhere from $15 to $25 a bottle now. I was able to get 2 bottles for 20 bucks from eBay. So if you shop around, look around, you should be able to get a great deal. If not, then, you know, you might try to opt for something else that might have the same ingredients as TendSkin. But TendSkin is really great for combating ingrown hairs and razor bumps, as you've seen. And I'm gonna give you guys a great or better in-depth breakdown of why I actually use this on my donor area. And I used this before I used the mask, the hair mask. So first I wash my hair. After I wash my hair, I let that dry. Then I put the TendSkin on. After the TendSkin dries, then I put the honey on. So TendSkin, just as other ingrown hair products, uses acetylsalicylic acid, which is also known as aspirin, if some may know. And what this does is it helps to unblock the follicles by removing dead skin cells and providing an anti-inflammatory effect. So its main ingredient that it boasts for, I'm gonna flip this around, is acetylsalicylic acid, right? And like I said, that's their active ingredient, and it helps unblock pores and soothe the skin. The next ingredient that you can see is isopropyl alcohol, and that's just a solvent. It's just a disinfectant. Another one, as you see, is glycol. So butylene glycol, glycerin, diglycerin on the bottle, and these are polyols, which basically just help to deliver the acetylsalicylic acid deeper within the scalp and help to provide a good skin feel. So it helps to calm down the skin a little bit, makes it feel a little bit more cooler. Another thing you may see on there, or another ingredient you see on there, is cyclomethicone, which is just a spreading agent, and polysorbate 80, which is a coupling agent. And all of these combined together help to penetrate the scalp and get rid of ingrown hairs and razor bumps. You can make your own TendSkin if you'd like. It's basically just a combination of aspirin, witch hazel, and rubbing alcohol. The only thing is, with making your own TendSkin, is that it's going to be as third as potent as this TendSkin right here. It's not going to have the glycols within your actual product, so it's not going to be able to penetrate as deeply as this is. It's going to be a little bit more surface with the aspirin, but it'll still be able to do the job, but you're just going to have to use more product throughout the day than what you will get with just an actual TendSkin bottle. But it's going to be a very, very cheap alternative, and you can be able to make that for about anywhere from $3. Basically, if you go to Dollar Tree, get a $1 bottle of witch hazel, $1 bottle of isopropyl or alcohol, and a $1 bottle of aspirin. And there you go, you can make your own TendSkin for about $3. If you guys want me to make a video on how to make it, comment down below, say show me how to do that. I'm trying to save these dollars, and I'm gonna get you guys the video. So right now I'm about to show you guys how to exactly mix the hair mask. So you really don't need much of the product of the honey, because the honey is also expensive, so you're not trying to waste this whatsoever. And since I already know how much, so what you want to use is, let's say, about 1 tablespoon of black castor oil, And I'm using a shot glass just for measurements, so I know how much it is in a shot glass personally. That's my container. And then what I'm gonna do now is add the honey in. And I'm gonna put also a tablespoon in here. This joint is pretty viscous. But this is good stuff, real good stuff. So try to speed this up, shake it a little bit more. You want to put about a tablespoon in here. So before you do anything, like I said before, as we wait for this honey to drop down, you want to actually wash out your hair or wash your donor area first before actually doing anything. After you wash your hair, hit it with the TendSkin. Right? Hit it with the TendSkin. Wait a little bit. And then actually apply the mask after you've done all that. Wait in. This honey tastes really, really good. But yeah, after you've had that much, mix it together. If you don't have castor oil, like I said, as it does do contribute to felting in some people, then use jojoba oil, and that'll suffice. Basically, the main ingredient what we're trying to use is the honey. So whatever carrier oil you have, even though black castor oil is the best because of its structure and fatty acid composition, you want to try to use black castor oil if you can, but if not, jojoba oil will be a good substitute. As you guys see, this is how it looks right now. That is all mixed up, and just this little bit goes a long way. It goes a long way. You don't really need much more than this, as you're going to see when you mix it yourself or you start experimenting with making the mask. You're going to find out that, yeah, you might have too much just for the donor area. And until week 3 or so, when you're able to start putting things on your recipient area, this is more than enough to carry you. And whatever is left over, you could easily just put into the fridge. So now what I'm going now that I got this mixed up, I'm going to get to washing my hair, putting some TendSkin on, and then showing you guys how I apply it. So I actually just finished applying the mask. As y'all can see, it's a little bit drippy. It's running down. Do expect that it's going to get a little runny, so you might not want to have a shirt on when you're doing this process. Leave it on for 2 to 3 hours. I couldn't really show you guys any footage, but it is what it is. So all you have to do is just wash your hair, right? If you're already past the stage of using the hair repair shampoo that they gave you, then you want to start using baby shampoo. Then after that, apply the TendSkin. After you apply the TendSkin, you then start using the hair mask product on the back of your donor area. Leave it on for 2 to 3 hours so that it's able to seep into the scalp and your body's able to absorb the nutrients. It's going to sting. It's going to hurt a little bit when you're using TendSkin, and it's going to hurt and sting a little bit when you're using honey. Well, not really hurt. That's a little bit more of a stronger term, but it is going to sting. You're going to feel it. All right, it's going to wake up the nerves. And yeah, so that's basically it. This is, like I said, about 3 days after my 14th day. Not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. My right side is my problem area. This is my right side right here. Alright, that's my problem area. You know, boys is looking hurt. We all gonna be looking hurt until the hair goes back in, until you're able to get a normal haircut. But it is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe down below. I'm going to be answering some of the questions. I've seen you guys ask a lot of questions about asli tarcan and a couple of the nuances of getting there and things like that. But I'm going to be answering them in another video. I'm also going to be responding back to you guys. I'm going to try to get up the 2-week update so that you guys are able to see my actual results. I was having a lot of dryness right here. I just got it off in the shower. And I'm starting to have a lot of dryness in my recipient area. Still got the foam, so I'm using that daily on it, but it is what it is. But yeah, everything's looking pretty good right now. Everything's looking pretty good. Can't wait to get a haircut. I'm looking crazy. But like, comment, subscribe down below. About to give you guys some more content, a little bit more anecdotal studies on certain things to help make your donor ear grow back a little bit more, like on oxygen therapy, mesotherapy, and yo, don't let this drink drop your confidence, man. My confidence still way up, still bagging shorties, no matter what. It don't matter to me. It don't matter to me. Gotta be a smooth operator. Stay smooth and suave to all my swools. You already know. Shout out to all my swools in the building. It's your boy Sweetie Smith signing out. Like, comment, subscribe, talk your ish down below. Tell me how it's looking. You feel me? You zim it? Deuces.